Hey there, everyone. That sexy nerd is back again, and we got a short video here because I just remembered I was only doing the Think story for the promos next week, so that's what I'm gonna do from now on. But yeah, wasn't this last episode crazy? Again, you can catch my episode 2 reaction of season 2 on my Patreon, unfortunately, until I figure out how to get these videos on YouTube. That's the only way anybody's going to be able to watch them, unfortunately. I have notifications and everything, so check it out if you want to see my reaction to it. And yeah, not much to say on this. Let's just get into the review. I also will be doing new Rockstars, which should come out later, right after this video. And please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe. I think I deserve it. And let's do this thing, y'all.
Season 2, Episode 3 is just a few days away, and I thought I'd take a deep dive into the latest trailer. Apologies on the short nature of this video, I've just been swamped with work, but I did want to give you guys something before next week. Be warned, this video will contain book spoilers, and if you haven't seen the trailer yet, I'd left a link to it in the description below.
Fire
Let's
blood.
not waste any time and get right into it. Our first shot is of Aegon's army leaving King's Landing. Shortly after the death of Jaehaerys, Aegon orders his army to travel to the nearby towns of Rosby and Stokeworth to add to their army before taking the walled harbor town of Duskendale. This then leads to the big battle of Rook's Rest. Now we cut to this shot of Rhaenyra and Rhaenys, where it looks like they could be overlooking the movement of these troops, or it could just be an editing fakeout and they're still on Dragonstone. A bit later in the trailer, we'll get a better angle of Aegon's army, who appear to be wearing their hallmark green color. You may have also noticed these cuts on the left side of Rhaenyra's face. These are from the aftermath of Ser Arik's assassination attempt. Speaking of Ser Arik, how fitting it is that he's buried alongside his brother. I'm assuming this will be on Dragonstone. Here we have a group of young men from House Blackwood antagonizing a soldier from House Bracken. You might remember Samwell Blackwood, who vied for Rhaenyra's hand in marriage back in Season 1. He fought and killed a lord from House Bracken, and this rivalry seems to still be going strong. The Blackwoods pledged their allegiance to Rhaenyra, while House Bracken is aligned with Aegon. So this is just the start of many skirmishes between houses in the Dance of Dragon.
I wonder if they're going to make House Bracken look like the good guys here, because it's I don't know, they seem way more antagonistic than the Brackens here.
Sir Criston Cole in a dimly lit room. Notice this Hand of the King armor collar, which we can get a better look of here. Here we have Daemon Targaryen in full armor carrying his iconic blade, Dark Sister. We'll see him riding on Caraxes as he makes his way to Harrenhal during a torrential downpour. This may explain how he's able to get in so stealthily, even with a dragon. Here's Jace looking downward with whom appears to be Rhaenys behind him. I wonder if he's in that same scene we saw earlier with Rhaenyra and Rhaenys. Green Targaryen banners are unfurled outside the Red Keep. Since Rhaenyra and Aegon are both Targaryen, they differentiated their sides by the colors green and black. It looks like Aemond here has a seat on the small council. In the book, Aemond becomes Prince Regent and Protector of the Realm for a year after Aegon recovers from his wounds at the Battle of Rook's Rest. Here we see Alicent escorted by 2 Kingsguard. This is outside the Sept, which we saw back in Season 1, Episode 9. This would explain the sister on the left. We'll see her saying another prayer. I wonder which dead person she'll say one for next. Aegon looks at himself in the mirror, and it appears as though he's wearing armor. Could he be getting ready for the Battle of Rook's Rest? A later shot will confirm he is definitely gearing up for war. More shots of Daemon infiltrating Harrenhal. In my Episode 2 breakdown, I theorized that him taking Harrenhal for Rhaenyra is his way of earning back her trust, similar to how he took the Stepstones to earn back his brothers.
Kinda, but still, it's still not going to register with her very well, isn't it?
And look at this, a Dragon Keeper reveals 4 dragon eggs. Dragons will be a hot commodity in this war, with the ability to completely sway its tide, so 4 eggs here are going to prove extremely useful. A much more robust Black Council here, with Sir Lorent Marbrand, Steffon Darkland, and Simon Staunton in attendance, who were not seen in Episode 2. Here we have Baela showing us our first real good look at the Dragon Moondancer. I wonder if if this is anywhere near King's Landing, as in episode 2, Rhaenyra tasked Baela with keeping watch of the city if anything happens. Aegon looking not too particularly happy as he jams a dagger into the small council table. This looks to be Viserys' Valyrian steel dagger that Alicent gifted him on Coronation Day. Rhaenys and Corlys down by the docks. She has her hand around his back, so it's possible she's embracing him before her death at the Battle of Rook's Rest. Here's a quick shot of some riders through the forest. One has a green cloak and the other gray. Could this be Gwaine Hightower, the youngest son of Otto? The other is definitely Sir Criston Cole. By combining this with footage from the season ahead trailer, we can see that Baela seems to be in hot pursuit as they make for cover among the forest. This looks to be Daemon entering the main chamber of Harrenhal, where he'll eventually hold Simon Strong and others hostage. We get a better look at this in the season ahead trailer. And that brings us to the end of the trailer, and where I turn it over to you. What do you think will happen in next week's episode?
I honestly didn't even see that. What is it? That Baela would be chasing Criston Cole and them and everything. That's crazy. It probably doesn't sync up to that part though. You know, it probably won't be that cool because they love disappointing me. But what do you guys think will happen next episode? I kind of know what's gonna happen, but there's a little spoilery stuff, and maybe it won't happen the same way. So please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy or nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And I'll see you on the next episode.